Hi, Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Afifah binti Awaluddin. My matrix number is 198170.
My name is Hanis Nabila binti Mazlan. My matrix number is 197510.
Hi, my name is Nur Nabila Hasanah binti Abdul Salam. My matrix number is 197033.
Is Nurlena binti Mazlan. My matrix number is 199019.
Hi, my name is Anatin Najla binti Dua. My matric number is 198820.
Hi, my name is Nur Huwaida binti Inen. My matric number is 198306.
Okay, panas eh? Okay. Hello everyone. So today we have come here to discuss about the banning of smoking in eateries is violating the right of people to smoke, whereas the smokers think that it is a form of mistreatment on their rights and freedom. So what do you guys think about it?
Okay, do you know that the ingredient of cigarette is have 600 ingredient, which is carbon monoxide, ammonia, nicotine, tar and lead. So in Malaysia, there are 5 million smoker, which is this research by National Health and Mobility Survey. We know that the 5 million smoker is a very high value for in Malaysia. So we know that the smoke of cigarettes can causes cancer and give the toxics to our air.
I think you have given the right facts, but I think it is still not fair for the smokers to be banned from eateries, as they still have the rights to smoke anywhere they can.
Yeah, I agree with Liana. Since the cigarette is kind of addictive, and the smoker also addicted with the cigarette, it might disturb the mental of the smokers if they can consume the cigarette. So
As for me, I agree with both of you. However, I think this is a good act taken by the government to actually reduce the smokers. And I think this actually not violating their rights because they can still smoke, but 3 meters far from the restaurant.
I agree with Afifah. This is because, as we know that the restaurant is a place where the family gather together, or maybe there are some group of people there, no matter the small child or the children or the elders. But because we know that the smokers have their effect on themselves, which is the nicotine affect their health, the tar also affect their health, but also there is some effects on the non-smoker, or maybe we call as the passive smokers at the restaurant. So I think these rules is the best rules that government need to take on the smokers.
I beg to disagree with both of you. Like, even if we should ban them from eateries, why did the government choose to ban them from eateries instead of other places? Because there are still other places with the public around them, with rather than banning them from eateries only.
So why do you think, Bella?
As for me, I agree with both of you because we know that nowadays some certain places have provide private place for the smokers, like KLA, so they can smoke. So they don't bother the others. Like some the smell of smoke can bother. Yeah, you know my mind. Okay.
Yes.
So that's my point. Actually, instead of smoke in the public place, they provide a private place for the smokers to smoke. So what do you think?
So I agree with Bella that research shown that this particle can combine with gas, which is in the air and can form cancer to others. So I disagree with Waida because we can give nano stick. You know what is nano stick? It just can replace the cigarettes.
But don't you think the ban and the 10,000 ringgit of punishment is heavy to the smokers?
Yes.
Since they are addictive to it, of course they need it. So yeah, it's bad if they cannot assume the cigarettes.
I beg to differ because I think the only places that they are banned from smoking is the eateries, the restaurant and
Hospital.
the hospital. But they can smoke in other places. They are not banned in actually a whole place like the bus stand, bus stop. They are not banned to smoke there.
With that point, that's what I said just now. Like, why did they just ban the smokers from eateries and also hospital, but not other places?
They have to start somewhere. So they choose eateries because eateries is common with customers like children, women.
You do have a point. So I think I agree with the banning of smokers from eateries.
I think Wardah has their point, her point, which is the 10,000 ringgit is too expensive for the smokers, or maybe the owner of the restaurants. But I think that some of the restaurant, or maybe some of the owner of the restaurant, the eateries, do not follow this rule, in which there is some small stalls that allow the smokers to smoke around them. So I think if they want to make the rules achieve their goal, they have to be the government need to be consistent, in which everyone and every side, maybe the owner of the smokers, need to follow the rule. And
I think the owner didn't enforce the ban is because they might think the banning might have effect on their business. So, but that's why it's not.
Okay, but guys, come to think of it, don't you think that the restaurant owners suffers a great loss because, like, for instance, mamak stores, their main source of income is from teenagers and also grown-up men, which most likely will smoke at the mamak stores. So by banning, with this banning from the government, don't you think that they suffer a great loss from the loss of customers, which also violates their rights in the business itself?
I don't think so, because I've seen an article in media social from NST. They said that restaurant business is going like increase, and since the numbers of non-smoker is more than smoker, so more non-smoker comes to the restaurants more often than the smoker. And I'm going to change my opinion here of not of disagree of agree this banning, since it has more benefits to other people, especially the non-smoker, to not getting the bad effect of this of the smokes. Yeah, of the smoke.
I think in order to be fair to the smokers and also the owner, or maybe the smokers to have their right to smoke at the restaurants, and also the owners to gain their customers, I think the owners of the restaurant or eateries need to provide some designated area for the smokers itself to smoke. I mean the specific area for the smokers. As we know that the rules state that the smokers need to smoke 3 meters away from the restaurant. As for me, the rules is quite I'm shocked. This is because the smokers pretend to smoke 3 meters away, but they maybe find some hidden spots around this restaurant, and this can cause the bad cleanliness on the restaurant.
I think some of the restaurants have already started to design an area for which smokers can smoke there. Some of the restaurants also have started arrange the table outside the restaurant 3 meters away, so that the smokers can smoke there,
Yeah, because
eat there.
certain restaurant the gender mostly are male, so of course majority is for male, so they don't want lost their customer, so they provide this as like both of you see.
So if that's the case, then I don't think it's a problem for this ban to keep.
Sorry for interrupting you, but I disagree with you because the smoke can contaminate the food served. And also, the smokers can throw away their cigarettes away and make the restaurants dirty. So, do you know that have policies that made for all the premise, which is we can get fined if they cannot follow the rules.
I'm sorry, but what do you mean by contaminating the dish that's served?
Because the smoke
around the air, so
Yes.
it will the serve of food is contaminated.
yes.
Since the smoke have like carbon monoxide, ammonia, nicotine, and it's
I beg to differ with all of you guys because, like, from what I understand, that the designated area is an area where they isolate the smokers to maybe a close or 3 meters far away area, and for the contamination of the food, the 3 meters gap is long, and I don't think it will be a problem for the smokers to smoke with their food since they are already contaminating their lungs. So I don't think it is a problem with contaminating the food and the designated area, because the designated area is designed to isolate the smokers from the open air.
You guys do a
They
research
also
on-
can eat in the isolated area, which is they eat while smoking, and the smoke will can contaminate their foods.
But it's
That's what
their food.
That's what I said.
They already smoke
contaminating.
that affect their lung. Then how the dish can affect them? They don't care.
Okay, I think
That's why we don't talk about the smokers. We talk about others. So you know what? There's
I think at this point is more to the others food.
Health.
The others health. This is because the smokers already affect their health by smoking. So the food that is contaminated, that doesn't matter that for them. So I think I got the Anati's point.
I think I got Liana's
But
point.
that's what the designated area is for.
The 3 meter
Okay.
from the rest.
Because-
far from the dishes.
Yeah, because like
No, far from the secondary smokers.
even if their food is contaminated, it's their food. It's their fault for smoking with their food. So I don't think it is a problem with the designated area that is 3 meters away from the second-hand smokers.
instead of banning the smoking, how can you imagine like others surrounding that give negative impact for health? So I guess I personally don't care about the smokers, but I personally care to others. So because they were effect, like we know in the content of the cigarette is nicotine, so they will affect betul high chances of getting cancer is high, you know.
Okay, I agree to Bella, because you know that the second-hand smoker, which is when we smoke, the other people can be second-hand smoker, which is the smoke doesn't go into the lung, but it goes to the air, which is can affect another person, especially yes, sorry, for pregnancy women, for children.
yeah.
It's a very risk for them because children they grow, so they have to avoid all of the smoker that can affect their health.
I totally agree with Anati's point. So because like rather than the smokers, it will affect more people, like in all stage of age. So like the banning of smokers in eateries is a good move from the government, and I think everyone here thinks the same too, right?
Yeah. How about you, Farida?
I think I'm
How about
going to
you?
change about my opinion about this banning.
Yes.
It has more bad effect more than the benefit of it in terms of environment, health of other people, because we don't want other people get killed or
Disease.
dead because of hers. And since the cigarette smoke have a bad effect to the for human and health.
So I think we have come to a conclusion with this discussion.
Yeah.
And so everyone here agrees to the ban of smokers from eateries. So I think that is all for our discussion today.
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye.